out here in the deck. The old S2K, roof's off, guns out. Can't even see what's going on. We're outside of my buddy's Colins shop, which is ultra bright. Ultra bright. So we're gonna go in and check out what's going on. What is this thing?
So 1995 Toyota Supra, originally naturally aspirated. Gonna get swapped to a precision turbo 6266. The only import that I know that's going to be running Holley EFI, Dominator EFI, swapped to a coil on plug setup.
Let's see this. So that's Jay-Z in here.
Yep.
Where's Beyonce?
2JZ, which is common because it's a G or GT for turbo. Running the MSD solid state relay. It's going to control injectors, coils, both.
Does it run and stuff already? Like, have you cranked it with that setup already?
It does run. The injectors that I was using are not happy, so I'm going to swap over as soon as I get the lower finished. So other than the turbo, the car is probably going to be somewhere around 500, 550 horse. Nothing but the turbo.
It's got any suspension or anything weird on it?
It's got TN lowering springs. That is the only thing that is done to the suspension. HKS exhaust, a bunch of other little bolt-ons, add-ons that were done by a previous owner. I plan to just daily it. So get enough power to the drivetrain, to the wheels to have a little bit of fun with it, and break loose around some corners.
All right, tell me about this engine, baby.
Started life as an L33, which is an aluminum block 5.3. This engine they only did for a year and a half, and then they did the displacement on the man version of it, but different. Still aluminum block 5.3. It's the same casting block. So
It's dope.
58X crankshaft, Wiseco pistons, K1 rods, TEA 220 heads, and
Is it bored out?
actually it is 20 thousandths over stock bore.
Hell yeah. What are you gonna make out of this thing? Or is that top secret?
Are you referring to the horsepower output?
Yeah.
How many ponies this thing will produce?
Yeah. What will this thing hit in VTEC?
VTEC, oh my god. So the supercharger's good to about 1400 horsepower.
Holy crap.
The pulley combination I'm going to start out with will probably make about 6 to 7.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to hear how it sounds. What's the color of this Mustang?
Bright, Calypso, green.
Oh yeah. Rare AF. What do you plan on doing with this car?
Driving it to work.
Is it just a drag car? Is it autocross car? Is it Club Dirty Fresh car?
He's gonna hard park it in Holly.
Yeah, we're gonna hard park it in the parking lot of Holly.
Oh, sick.
Camera are you gonna run in the rear?
Negative 8 degrees.
Yeah, it's gonna be scrubbing.
So conventionally, these cars don't have this suspension style. This is kind of similar to what a F-body Camaro would have in it.
Yeah.
You got a torque arm and a panhard bar and a sway bar or anti-roll bar, however you want to refer to it.
What rear end is this?
It's a 488.
Pretty dope.
35 spline axles, strange S-track differential, helical gear differential.
It's fresh. It's a pretty clean car.
Alright, what the hell's going on down here?
I'm putting this accessory drive on my nice new engine because someone that will remain unnamed destroyed my other engine.
Yep. What the hell is
It was me. This is a started life as a 6-liter truck motor out of, I don't know, some kind of Chevy truck. And Texas Speed took it, cleaned the block up, put a 4-inch Texas Speed forged crank in it, some K1 connecting rods, Molly power pack pistons, and made it a 408 cubic inch beast.
Hell yeah. What kind of Geo are you going to put this in?
What kind of Geo?
You can put this in the Mitsubishi Diamante.
This is going in a 79 Malibu. It has a storied past.
Did they give you like a rated number for what this can make?
I have seen very similar combinations make about 620 horsepower.
With turbos or?
Naturally aspirated.
Shit. What's up with these heads?
Those are AFR Airflow Research Cathedral Port. They're 215cc intake runner, 65cc combustion chamber. They're a really nice head for this kind of combination. If you want to make a lot of mid-range torque, that kind of thing. Which is also real good for driving around like a hooligan and destroying tires at will.
That sounds kind of fun.
So the old one was just it was one of those legendary 6-liter junkyard motors with a stock bottom end. And it turns out they were never really intended to be put on the rev limiter, the modified rev limiter at like 7,500 RPM for about, you know, a minute and a half.
I didn't realize that it was jumped up that much.
Yeah.
That's pretty gnarly, bro.
It sounded good. I don't know if it made power at that.
It sounded pretty good.
And lots of smoke.
Lots of smoke.
Yeah.
Tire smoke and other.
Yeah, tire smoke and other smoke.
What are you putting on this mofo right now?
This mofo is a Holley mid-mount accessory drive.
That bolt done?
This one is the black premium version.
Yeah, take a look at this alternator. So dope.
Yeah, that's a really nice.
These have the Holley logo on them?
Yeah.
What is that?
Made in the USA.
I'm seeing the logo.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's a 150 amp, I think. One wire hookup.
That's nice. That's real pretty.
It's real cool.
Let's finally, what's the word on this transmission? Looks pretty beefy.
That is a TKO 600 Tremec from American Powertrain. So it's rated for 600 foot-pounds of torque powers. So it's basically like an old school, if you were to drive around with the gear ratios and everything, it's like an old school 4-speed Muncie or something with an overdrive gear.
Did these come in anything? How it's configured right now?
No, I don't think there's any car that ever actually originally came with a TKO 600 or 500 in it at all. They're real similar to like a TR 3550 or something that came in some of the Mustangs. They're kind of meant to be a drop-in for a, you know, a Foxbody where you want a replacement transmission or a street rod or something like that.
Pretty dope. Alright. That's all I got. If you want to see more of this Club Duty Fresh material, let me know. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them maybe, or someone else will answer them. If you got a dog, make sure it rides in a Supra. Peace out.